Hi everyone, this is Karpaga Selvi. I'm handling computer science for you. Hope you all are enjoy the quarantine time with your parent and your friends and your siblings. Okay, and this is the time for study. I'm directly enter the class. In the first page, you can write your name, standard, section, and then school name, and paste your photo if you have. And don't scribble anything in that book. Use only the pencil. Don't write with pen or sketch marks and anything. Use only the pencil. Then only you can make the changes. The first lesson of you is more on computer. Okay, what is the more on computer? We can learn more about the computer. First of all, what is a computer? The computer is an electronic device. You know that the computer works with the help of the electronics, with the help of the current. So only it is the electronic device and it works very fast than the human. So only we all need the computer for do all the works, and we can solve the difficult task within a time. Okay, and then the computer, in the olden days the computer was invented because of doing the calculations. Nowadays you are using the calculator for the calculations, and olden days they are all invented the computer with the they are all invent a computer for the doing the calculations. So only the word computer is derived from the word compute, which means the calculate. For doing the calculation only they are invented the computer, and the computer can perform the different tasks, different functions, many functions at the same time. It's a multitasking machine, and we can listen the music, play games, and then draw the pictures, write letters, check spellings, and do calculations in a computer. We can do all the works with the help of the computer, and we can store the data also. What are the works we done? We can store it. If you paint the pictures in the paint window, you can save the picture. And if you write the letter, if you type anything in the word part or doing any presentation, you can save it. Later you can see it. And then you can save the music and then games in the computer. Whenever you want, you can play the music and then play the games. And now we are going to see what is the computer. The computer had the four important parts, four main parts. The computer has the four main parts. The four main parts are the input, processing, output, and then storage. These are the four main parts in the computer. I, P, O. These are the four important parts in the computer. First you think the I, then P, then O. Just remind it, I, P, O. The first step, I input. The input is what are the data, what are the work we asked to do the computer. This is the input. What are the data we are giving inside the computer is the input. And what are the work is going on is the processing. What are the work is going on is the processing. And the desired result for our data is the output. The desired result, the correct result is the output. And then it stores the data, it stores the output. I already said that we can draw the pictures, we can type the letters or type anything, and we can play the music which we are stored in the computer. We can play the games which we are stored in the computer. So these all are stored in the storage device, is the storage. Okay, and then what is the first part is the input, and then processing, and then output. I, P, O. Input, processing, and then output, and then the storage. The input is nothing but what are the instructions we are given to the computer. Inside the computer is the input. Processing is working. It's working at the background. 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. You know that. We type 2 plus 2 and we just press the equal button. It shows the answer 4. How it is happened? It's the processing at the background of the computer. It is the processing work is going on there. And then output. Output is the desired result. The result which we are given to the computer. 2 plus 2 is equal. 2 plus 2 is the input, means 4 is the output. The result answer is the output. And then storage. We can store the result inside the computer is the storage. I already said to you, input, processing, output. Okay, now we are going to see the input device, processing device and then output device. The keyboard and then mouse, both are the input device. CPU is the processing device and then monitor is the output device. Keyboard, which are type the data, it allows to type the data and give instruction to the computer. And the mouse, it allows to select and move over the objects and the screen, on the screen. And then CPU is the processing the data, all the works happening in the CPU. We just type the A or B in the keyboard, you just select the pictures or folders using the mouse, and all the works, what you click, what you type, everything, it happens inside the CPU. The works will happen inside the CPU. It is the processing device. And what you type using the keyboard, the monitor, the A, B or the numbers, the calculations, everything, it shows in the output device, monitor. If you type the A, it shows the A. If you type B, it shows the B in the screen. If you do the calculations, 5 plus 5, it shows in that 5 plus 5 in the screen and it shows the result. 5 plus 5 is equal to 10. Everything it displays in the monitor screen. Now we are going to see how is a computer different from a human being. We are going to compare the computer with a human being. Okay, now can we start comparing? Okay, the human can do the work. Human can do the work. What are the work we are given? He can do the work, but he needs some time for do the work. Is it? He needs some time for do the work, but the computer do the work very fast compared to the human. It can do the many work at the same time. The multitasking. There is a multitasking. Multitasking means doing many works at the same time. It is a multitasking. Okay, the computer is very fast and can do many jobs at the same time. The humans need some time for do that work. The same work, the human needs some time, but the computer can solve it very fastly. And then the humans may forget the things, because we are all the human. We may forget what the parents are told to us, and then what the teacher are told to us. Everything we may be forgot. We cannot able to keep all the things in our mind, but the computer can store all the information in it. It cannot be forgot anything. So it cannot be forgot anything. It stores all the informations in the CPU. It cannot be forgot. What are the things we gave it at 2 years back, means it shows to us. Human needs rest after working for some time. Yeah, of course, we need some rest. Ma, I feel very tired, ma. I'm going to take rest. How long I can learn? You are all say like this. Yeah, we are all human, so we need some rest. But the computer can do the work without get any tired. It can work the long hours. It cannot get any tired. Humans can mistakes. Human can make the mistakes, because we are all human. We can forget. We need the rest, and we are all made the mistakes. But the computer never make the mistakes. If you give the correct input, it shows the correct result. If you give the wrong input, it shows the wrong result. This is the computer. What are the work given to the computer? It shows the result. That's all. And then humans can take their own decisions. Yeah, humans can take their own decisions. If they want to walk, means they will walk. If they want to eat, means they will eat. No one will guide the human. But the computer can't do that work by its own decision. The human will give the instruction. Do this work. Open this. You just click the folder and click the movies. Means it just play the movie which you are clicked. If you want to get the some result from the calculations, means 2 plus 2 is equal to 4, means you should type the word 2 plus 2, then only it shows the answer 4. Otherwise it will not done anything. So the computer needs your instructions. The human does not need any order to work. Computer works on human order. Lastly I said that the human does not need any instruction. they can decide by it themselves, but the computer need the human instructions to do the work. Likewise, a human doesn't need any order, but the computer needs the human order for the work. Then only it will be work. With the control, the computer is working with the control of the human only. It will not think by itself. The human only control the computer for doing their work. Humans have feelings. Computer does not have any feelings. Yeah, of course, the humans have the feelings. We are tired, we will sad, and we will cry, we will laugh, but the computer is just sitting like this. That's all. It will not have any feelings. If you beat it, no, it will not make any cry. It will not cry. It will not feel any pain. So it doesn't react. Is it? And then types of computer. Types of computer. We have the lots and lots of types of computers available in the market. The desktop computers. Desktop computers is desktop computers mostly we are using in our home, offices, and then schools. Desktop computer we place over the desktop, above the desk. We place above the desk is the desktop computer. The computers are available different in shapes and sizes. Different kinds of computers are used to do different pieces work. Let us learn more about some of them.